there, and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. My name's Tiffany Young.
And I'm Dan Friedman, and today on the show, can you believe it's been like over a month since the new iPhone came out? Wow. And by the way, I'd just like to tell everyone that Tiffany has gone iPhone.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Finally.
She hasn't gotten it yet, but she's ordered one.
Have I been the most committed photo? I'm like, are you sure that are you sure I'm not going to drop calls? I'm sure that,
What do I always say when I say, are you sure you're
it's not perfect.
I always say, yes, you are going to drop calls. The fact is all cell phones drop calls.
It's just
Sprint,
the degree of
T-Mobile,
drop calls that I'm worried about.
Wherever you go, they're going to drop the calls. So don't tell me, oh, I'll get an iPhone if it doesn't drop calls. It does. They all do.
I know the degree of drop calls because I don't know, like a lot of you out there, the phone that I use, I don't have it. Oh, is that you? I don't have a home phone anymore. I just don't use it. So
that's amazing.
And I was saying to Ben, if I have to call 911, it better have reception. It better work.
True. And that has so much to do with the way you live, right? If you happen to be near a cell tower, you get great reception. It's fantastic. If you're on the
I'm out north.
You're way
I'm
out
a little
in
bit
the boonies
it's not in the boonies.
rich person area.
It's not totally in the boonies, but it seems to be a little more AT&T challenged than Sprint.
So anyway, today's show is about the iPhone. It's specifically about some new iPhone cases that, of course, when the new iPhone came out.
And that's why I got the iPhone, because all the cases were so nice.
That's right. They have great cases. In fact, we're starting with a case that I think you're going to like here. It's this case, and I'm going to put this in here so we can see it. This is, and it has all the right cutouts for all the buttons and things. This is from a company called Agent 18, and this is called I think it's the Flower Vest. Take a look at that.
Very nice.
What do you think?
I like it.
Now, it doesn't have any protection on the front, but the
Agent
iPhone
18.
the iPhone has a glass front. So
matches my shirt.
It does. Well,
I like it.
I've seen that look in your eye before, Kay. I'm not getting this back.
This is no glass.
Well, it doesn't cover the front, but then the front of the iPhone is glass, so it might shatter, but it won't scratch.
Now, okay, so you're saying the front will not scratch? No.
Fronts on iPhones are made of glass, so it's very hard to scratch them.
Oh.
Yeah. So I've never put a protection on the front.
That's good to know. So the back
Some people do anyway, like those invisible shield ones.
Yeah, the back is what I've noticed scratches pretty.
The back is just plastic.
This is my graduation iPod Touch, and then I was so thrilled with the iPod Touch with Wi-Fi, of course, that I went to the iPhone. Yeah.
That's right.
So.
Show off the back if you would, so that people can see. The back has this really cool little flowery pattern, and very, very feminine. And am I allowed to say that? I don't even know.
It does.
Very ladylike, and I like it.
Me too.
Okay, so that's number one.
Okay.
Also from Agent 18. Oh, let me mention one other thing about the Agent 18 and the other one from Agent 18. The big problem is if you have a dock, once you put the sleeve on, it won't go in the dock, right? You've had that problem before.
Sure.
Agent 18 actually ships a docking adapter with it that's designed for the sleeve.
Right.
So you pop this in your universal adapter, and boom, it will now fit in there.
That's nice. Very nice idea.
Why don't more companies do that? Thank you, Agent 18.
Yeah.
Moving ahead. Wow. Another one from Agent 18. Now, this one's a little more manly. This is a hard shell case, and I'm just going to put this in here. It snaps in like that, and like this. Snaps shut. And now you have this. This is, again,
nice.
clear protection. Hold it up for the good folks.
Yeah.
Clear protection, good corner bump protection.
It sounds like a deodorant commercial. Clear protection.
That's right. Rolls on dry.
That's nice.
It is nice.
And how plastic is it? The case not very scratchy, you don't think?
Well, the case will scratch, I
well,
think.
Right,
but
but
the
not...
case is, how much is that case? The case is like $30.
Yeah.
So if you have to buy a new one next year, it's another $30. So you get a brand new case. Better to scratch the case than to scratch the phone.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks a little less scratchy than some I've seen.
I think you're right, yeah.
Like it.
And this one lets the beauty of your iPhone shine through by being completely clear.
Of course, you have to see your Apple.
It's the little Apple logo.
Of course.
That's right. Now, our good friends at ProPorta sent me these two, and this is a kind of a cool one. This is called the Alu Leather, or Alu Leather. It's half aluminum, half leather. And what it is a leather case, but it's got, if you see in here, it's got a little aluminum. It's actually made of aluminum, so this is really going to be good protection.
Really?
This slides in here like so, and then this actually closes down.
I like that.
Over the screen. Take a look. And it's in a nice blue color.
Nice leather, too.
Smell it. See, it smells good.
Ooh. I like this.
It is nice leather. It's nice and soft. Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. I like this one a little bit better than the other one, just style-wise.
Yeah.
And then it's got a little
It does, so you can put your pink slipper or whatever it is on it.
Or I was thinking like a lanyard.
Well, it actually comes with.
Can you use? Okay. In lieu of putting an. Ooh. Look at that.
I've heard that
did I grab
before.
that? Can I take that from you? Back.
Yeah.
Get back.
So you put the lanyard on there, and boom. Can I help? You actually want to put it on?
Yeah, I can probably figure it out, but thank you.
I'll do a little quick. Why don't you entertain the guests? Entertain the viewers.
Hello, I am a new iPhone case. I look really nice.
So this goes through like this, that goes through like that, and ta-da. Now you could also put
Love it.
your little pink slipper icon thingy on there.
Now, the same thing with the charging. I bet that thing would probably work with this thing too.
I don't know, that's a good question. Again, that's pretty big. No, I don't
Yeah.
think that would.
It's
But
really
again,
cheap. But it's so easy to
Proporta-
slip out.
That's true.
Yeah.
So- and you can still use the cable. You can just plug the cable in.
Right,
But
to
it's just you
charge.
can't use the docking stand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's really nice, Proporta. Good job. Nice style. I'm impressed. Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. And this one does protect the face, but doesn't protect
Little
the
magnetic
corners
closure
quite
right
so
here.
much.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And then finally,
Well, isn't the antenna on the corner anyway?
I don't know where the antenna is on this.
Oh.
It's a good question. I know on the iPod Touch it's on the
Mm-hmm.
corner. That's why they have that little black cutout. This is called the Proporta Dual Skin, and it's actually, let me show you. It's hard to kind of figure out. It's actually two separate silicon layers. Can you see it's
Yeah, I
one
do.
and two? Okay.
Neato.
And I don't quite know why they do it. It's to give you like double the protection.
No, so you can use one or the other.
But let me try to get this in here. Well, no, you have to use. You kind of have to use them both.
Oh.
I guess you could just use just the inner one, but the outside one without the inner one would be too floppy. It wouldn't fit correctly. But this kind of goes on like this. It doesn't. I don't know. This one, I like the looks of it. I think it's kind of stylish, but it doesn't quite fit quite as well.
Maybe it goes with an. iShare doesn't go with an iPod Touch.
I'm sure it's got all the right cutouts for the iPhone, and it's got a camera cutout on
the
the back.
Touch,
There is
just
no
because
cutout.
of
There's
width.
there's no camera on the Touch. See, this has a
yeah.
cutout hole, but you see, it's not
Gotcha.
even quite lined up properly. That's because I don't quite have it on.
Are you sure you're supposed to double it up?
You are supposed to double it up. Look, she's like doubting me.
Oh.
Yes, you're supposed to double it up. So this one is kind of hard. I found it kind of difficult.
I was just so impressed with Propota's former product that we
Well,
just
and it's
reviewed.
nice. This one is just a little weird having the two skins.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels nice and it gives you a nice grippy feel, but it's just a little strange.
And I like the design too, but yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so that is the Proporta Dual Skin, the Proporta Alu Leather. That's this guy. The Flower Vest from Agent 18 and the Clear Shield from Agent 18. They
Nice.
both come with those docking adapters, which are great.
So many styles to choose from.
There are, and I'm sure there'll be more. And
These are like handbags for men, you know. They actually get to carry things that are fashionable. I think we've all had handbags, but now
not all
there's
for men. I mean,
cases.
this is not for men.
No, but I mean, women have always had things to carry. Now men have their own stylish briefcase bags.
And we've
That's
got
right.
another section coming up right after this. So if you have to, no. So please stay tuned. Are you still lighting your videos the old-fashioned way? Heavy, fragile lighting fixtures, hot lights that make your talent sweat, gels and filters to match your colors.
Time to take a look at the Xylite LED lighting system, the future of lighting today. Small, compact, and durable LED lights with high wattage output. Cool LED technology won't overheat your talent.
And multicolor presets let you instantly choose from daylight, tungsten, or custom colored illumination, fully dimmable at the touch of a button.
And each Xylite comes with wireless networking built in for easy remote control.
For more information, visit Xylite today at www.xylite.com. And we're back, and in the second spotlight section today is this. This is a digital camera from our good friends at Pentax, the Pentax Opito E50. I have to tell you, Tiff, I can't believe how inexpensive and high quality cameras have gotten. 8 megapixels
Competition
for $150.
drives down prices.
Yeah,
That's
you can
amazing.
still spend $300-400.
And look how
on a
little it
camera.
is.
It is. It's very small.
Slim,
Yeah.
great screen on the back.
Really nice little screen. In fact, if you'll allow me to do the honors, I'll take a picture of you.
Okay.
Now, here's actually one thing I want to mention. You do lose a couple things when you spend $150 for a digital camera. So first of all, no recharge. Let me talk about this. No rechargeable battery. It uses AA's.
Do you think that's a downside though?
Well, some people like that.
Do you know why? Okay, so one point about that is I've been places so many times where we end up not forgetting the charger. But if you have batteries, totally different story.
It is true. If you just take AA batteries,
It's just batteries. You
can
find
pick
them
up
anywhere.
At 7-Eleven or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Right. So for some people, that might be a positive. That's true. Yeah. But most of the higher priced digital cameras do have a charger that you can plug in. Also, it does not come with a memory card.
Oh.
No memory cards. You got to buy now. Those are all,
Separate.
a gigabyte memory card is only $10, so
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. And it does have like enough memory to take like 5 pictures with no memory card.
Do you know up to what gigs it supports?
It says up to 2 gigs, but I wouldn't be surprised if it'll go more than that.
Ah, cool.
Okay, but 2 gigs is a heck of a lot of pictures.
It is.
Yeah.
That is a heck of a lot.
It probably will do the bigger cards too, but if you have a 2 gig or even a 1, my digital camera, I only have a 1 gig card. And I almost never fill it up. That's still like 100 photos or something.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
What resolution though?
That one is a 10 megapixel, and
Yeah.
this one's 8. So even you'll get even more pictures on here. It does have face recognition, so it'll find their face and focus on it, but it does take a couple seconds to focus. So if you're trying to get fast
action shots.
you either have to focus first and then push it all the way when you want the picture, or you have to wait. It's hard to like see something, push the button, and catch somebody mid jump.
Sure.
Okay, if you can focus on it and then they jump, you're okay. But
Yeah. That's the biggest downside, especially when you have little kids.
Yeah.
Those moments are just there and gone.
Right. So let me take a picture. See, it's found it. That was pretty good. And but see, the picture looks. I'm going to play it back here. It looks to me a little blue. I don't know. We'll put it up on the.
That does
the
look
thing.
blue.
Can you see that? There's the picture, and I'll put up the full resolution one on here.
Oh, because it's a great picture.
Well, it might look better. It might just be this screen that is blue. It is a pretty. Funny
It does
picture.
look.
The other thing I want to show here is, I'm going to see if I can do it this way, is can you see that? It'll actually, sit back a bit, Tiff, for a second. Let me show them this here. Can you actually see it's tracking Tiff's face? So as I move it around, see the little yellow thing? So it will track the face. Yeah, it's moving. You'll see this one in the playback. So it knows what to focus on, and that previously was only available on the high-end cameras.
So some of this technology obviously has gotten cheaper. What, 150?
$150. And
It's just a- yeah,
okay, the
that's so
best thing, you're
surprising.
going to love it here.
Cheese.
Cheese. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Did it flash? I don't know.
No, I didn't need to.
Check out what this came with. Look.
Ooh.
Skins.
Very fashionable.
Yeah, so let me show you
Camera
here.
skins, that is so
Camera skins,
neat.
Yeah. And they sent me, I don't know if it always comes with these, but this one came with this. They sent these over. I don't know if you have to pay extra for them. But these ones came with the kit they sent me. And I'm going to put it in here. You put it on like that.
Great.
Now, you have to take it off to get to the card or the batteries.
Sure, yeah.
But once it's in, what do you think of that?
Oh, that's great, especially if you're going to the beach or somewhere where, it just might get a tiny bit wet or the rain. Let's say we take a picture in the rain.
Yeah,
Now,
it's not waterproof.
I'm not saying it's waterproof, but it's water
Don't
resistant.
take it in the shower.
Yes. Shower pictures today.
What's good for it, though, is A, it instantly identifies it as your camera. So if you're taking it somewhere where there's a bunch of other cameras, it's obviously
Which,
yours.
how often does that happen?
A lot.
I left my camera at the party. They're like, okay, you're like one of 30 cameras that were left here. We're just going through the pictures now. All right.
And you're like, oh boy, did I delete those pictures
I'm
from
like,
last
oh my
night
gosh, you know
with
what? You
Bill?
just keep the camera.
Yeah. No hablo español. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I
The
love
other thing
this.
is
It's great.
for kids like who might drop it. I mean, that's not going to provide total drop, but definitely bang and knock protection.
Sure.
It's going to.
Oh, what a great idea. I love this.
You have a nice pink.
This is a wonderful graduation gift.
Yeah.
First camera,
First camera for your kids.
But
They're in elementary
you
school or
believe
something.
first camera, 8.1 megapixels.
It's amazing.
What's going on around here?
Absolutely amazing. Hard to take a bad picture.
Very cool.
The pictures are not, they're not as good as your $2,000 Nikon D300.
No,
But
but
at the same time,
what do you need?
150
Yeah.
bucks. Oh, look at the way you've arranged that. Let's move this back a bit so people can see the nice little arrangements that you made.
It's stackable, little display.
So
Love
what
it.
do you think?
I love it. Yeah, $150. That's my big ringer that goes, wow. So no, 5 out of 5 for me for sure.
Wow. Well, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I think it should come with a card. I know they're cheap, but because they're cheap, it should come with it. Because if you give it to someone and they can only take as a present, and you think there's a card in there, and there's only enough room for 5 minutes, or 5 pictures,
Yeah.
that's disappointing.
If they don't
Now,
already have
I
5
guess the
cards.
option is if you don't buy a card, you can buy whatever size you want. But why not ship it with a 512 meg card? How much is that going to cost? Something like $2 or $3? Maybe?
I don't know. I mean, if they throw a skin in there, it sort of offsets it.
Maybe.
I guess so.
The other thing I don't like is I like rechargeable batteries.
I'm not a big fan of rechargeable batteries, so.
So that's 5 out of 5
I
for Tiffany,
disagree.
4 out of 5 for me. That is 9 out of 10 for the Pentax Opito E50 camera. Fabulous value, I have to agree. At
And
$150.
They have a great reputation.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pentax is well,
Yeah,
well
absolutely.
known
Yeah.
company. That's all the time we have for this week, but drop us a line. Let us know what you thought of the iPhone cases or the cameras. www.neo-fight.tv.
Thanks for joining us. Email us if you have questions, thoughts, comments.
Or if you
What do
have
you think of the
comments,
camera?
send us a comment.
I mean, is this not fantastic?
And if you happen to have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box, what you need to do as soon as you start up Vista. Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, Geek Tips and Tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you to make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.